Your next contest, we have already notified San Antonio International Airport because it is time for a top rope finisher match. Who here likes high flyers? I don't know if it's high enough. We're going to find out because this match can only be won off the top rope. They are the Playground Kids!
And fans, we're rolling right along here. The second half of Tag Team Turmoil about to start off with the top rope finisher match. There you see in the ring, the Playground Kids, Arik Walker, David Kidd. They're going to be taking on the Marauders, Diego, Renay, Johnny Rockit. But fans, worth pointing out, Izzy Mania is running wild at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. Izzy, thank you for joining us.
Oh man, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. And man, we got an incredible match in front of us that is about to happen. I don't know how to act right now because I love the Playground Kids. And I'm a kid, so I obviously have to love them.
Well, there we go. We know which team she's pulling for. And of course, I'm still joined by my broadcast colleague, Dr. The Wife. Doc, pleasure as always.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me here.
And we are waiting the entrance of the Marauders. The Playground Kids already getting some love from the crowd.
And their opponents, excellent Johnny Rockit, the Marauder, Diego Renay. They are the Marauders.
There you see Diego Renay, Johnny Rockit, the Marauders, part of a faction that has made their presence known here at Hybrid and across the state of Texas.
They certainly have. And man, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like what Diego did to that little girl up in the front, telling her to put her sign down. Who does that? That's so mean.
Diego Renay does that. Men of a questionable character like the Marauders. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's a family show here after all.
And you gotta come here ready to go. Just because they do questionable things does not mean they're bad people.
I don't know about that. I mean, I've seen Diego and Johnny Rocket's careers, and they have done some questionable things, not only by themselves, but together.
Force to be reckoned with.
The top rope.
There you hear Terry Debbie, our ring announcer, going over the rules of the match. In order to win this match, you must first hit your opponent with a finisher, a move off the top rope before going for the pin. That's the only way the referee is going to count to 3.
I think that's what's so exciting about this match. I mean, personally for me, I'm a huge fan of high-flying wrestling. I mean, who isn't? So this is definitely my cup of tea. So I'm very excited to see who's going to fly off that top rope.
I mean, it could be any one of these guys, right? I mean, I have full faith in every man in this match to do some crazy stuff off the top rope. Arik Walker, David Kidd, back-to-back. The Marauders circling.
Like sharks.
Exactly right. But opting to back off. Already getting a feel for the dynamic of the two teams.
They're encouraging each other, David Kidd and Arik Walker here. It doesn't appear that there's too much spilled milk between the two of them after their playground match.
It's a fair point. I mean, we just see both of these guys go at it in the playground rules match, the first one of its kind. David Kidd hit him with the gun show. He came out victorious in that matchup. Him and Arik Walker patched things up, coming together as the Playground Kids.
I think go ahead.
He's right. I mean, last time we saw them, they were climbing on slide stairs. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble here. The Marauders will take this one.
Well, okay, I was about to say, like, I think what gives the Playground Kids an advantage in this match is that when you're at the playground, you're jumping all over. So I'm sure they've jumped from the sides, the monkey bars, you name it. So I don't think flying off the top rope is too different for them or is going to be an issue.
They've been jumping off each other's beds. I don't think they'll be able to hang on this one.
Oh, but Johnny Rockit picking the leg, taking David Kidd down. The A-plus wrestler pulled up into a headlock. Johnny Rockit on the offense, wearing his opponent down. Johnny Rockit, I mean, Rockit is in the man's name. Can only imagine the insanity we're going to see him come up with in the span of this match, but he's got to get out of this. The side headlock on David Kidd, by David Kidd, excuse me. Johnny Rockit trying to fight out of it.
I don't think the math adds up here. They've talked all about it in socials, but here comes the Rockit. Double boots to the face for David Kidd, and now he's seeing stars. That's what the Rockit is all about. He's going to send you to space and make sure you stay down on the ground.
The Rockit looks like he's trying to launch David Kidd into space right now, but no such luck. Reverse out of it, body slam by David Kidd. Down goes Johnny Rockit. David Kidd, big running elbow. Just like that, I mean, you see the miscalculation on behalf of David Kidd. Izzy, I mean, he was going for the pin in that match. That's not going to do you any good here.
No, it isn't. But I'm like I said, huge fan of David Kidd and Arik Walker. So I think they're gonna catch their stride pretty soon.
Catching the stride, Johnny Rockit catching the boot and the Kokeshi headbutt from Arik Walker. Diego Renay says he's seen enough coming in, but just catching the boot for his trouble. Both of the Marauders on the wrong end of this. The Playground Kids sending them right into each other, past hitting the turnbuckles.
Looks like Arik Walker took something. Ooh, a kick.
The Playground Kids double crossbody splashes to the Marauders in the corner. They're all fired up. Forearms taking the Marauders down. The tag team offense, well, I don't know if it's necessarily tag team offense so much as tandem moves, but nonetheless, if it works, it works.
This is what's so great about the Playground Kids is that, they're having fun in the ring right now, which just shows that they're not under pressure.
David Kidd always trying to have a good time. I think the A-plus wrestler, that's not a good time for anybody. So he was going up to that top rope looking to make something happen and win the match, but Diego Renay hitting the rope, and down he goes, and fortune's reversed. Johnny Rockit up top.
Oh, not yet. We're not blasting off yet.
Not yet. The launch has been delayed. You saw David Kidd rolling out of harm's way, forcing Johnny Rockit to readjust. But here he goes. Diego Renay made the tag. Johnny Rockit coming off top. David Kidd rolls out of the way, ducks the lariat, makes the tag to Arik Walker.
I don't think Arik Walker knows that Diego Renay is the legal man.
I think you're right, Izzy, but he just fell down the crossbody off the top rope. That meets the conditions, but not enough to get the three. And fans, just to clarify, yes, the crossbody was off the top rope, but he did not get the fall. If he wants to pick up the victory, he's going to have to hit him with something else off the top rope before going for the pin. Case in point right there, went for the pin. Referee did not even count. He has to hit something from the top rope for that to be a legal pin.
And interestingly enough, in order for you to be able to keep up in this match, you have to have eyes behind the back of your head. Because at any time, any one of them can climb to the top rope and do a quick one. So if you're not careful, you're going to wind up being on the wrong end of a crossbody or a drop or anything before that pin happens. Ooh! High and tight, right up in the chest. That chop was loud.
That's right.
Heard
Echo
around the world.
throughout the building, down the block, across the city, you name it.
Ooh.
They're hearing all of the trouble that Arik Walker has gotten himself into. Johnny Rockit staying in the legal man, dropping the knees right across the throat of Arik Walker.
Now we got an elbow right into his windpipe. He's trying to take the air out of Arik Walker because he knows Arik Walker, you see him right now, he's built, he's strong, but he's also very quick.
He is all of those things, and we're not taking anything away from Arik Walker or David Kidd. Izzy, I got to think that this kind of speaks to the experience of the Marauders as a team. I mean, this is not their first outing by any means. Compared to the Playground Kids, David Kidd, Arik Walker have had their fair share of singles matches, but still relatively new as a tag team. You got to think that's factoring into this matchup somehow.
No, definitely. And I talked about how David Kidd and Arik Walker, they have the advantage in this match because, you know, they go to the playground all the time. So they're jumping off of everything. But Diego Renay and Johnny Rockit, they are a cohesive team. And I'm not saying that David Kidd and Arik Walker aren't, but we're looking at Diego Renay and Johnny Rockit. They work much better together.
But there's a very big difference working out at the playground versus working out at the gym. They put in the work. The Marauders are really, look at them, they're built hard. Playground workouts aren't
Yeah,
that
but
going to
did
be
you
a big
not
thing.
see the gun show that David Kidd was gracing us with?
It's not big enough, not big enough.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the playground, could be your gym. Monkey bars used as the pull-up bar. There you go.
That's right. All the tickets were actually sold to David Kidd's gun show. The match just kind of broke out as a result.
Were they $5?
Maybe. And the action goes on here. Johnny Rockit, speaking of David Kidd, he caught an elbow for his trouble, trying to get involved in the match.
To tie up all your loose ends before you go for it.
I mean, he may not like it, but it is a smart game plan. I mean, it does isolate Arik Walker. He's not able to make the tag, obviously, while David Kidd is on the floor, on the apron. What is going on here? Johnny Rockit looks like he was trying to get Arik Walker into position for something and opting to just do those clubbing blows across the head and the face.
Which I think is very
Is he
uncalled
pantsing
for.
him? It looks like the overalls came down.
I don't know if Johnny Rockit knows that's not part of the rules of this match. It's not necessary.
He's struggling to hold his pants up while Johnny Rockit keeps in the corner and boom!
Oh my God!
Big old chop to the chest. That stung.
I think that one was louder than the last one.
Makes your ears ring.
I think I felt that in my chest from here. They are up in dangerous territory. Johnny Rockit situated on the second rope. Arik Walker sitting on the top turnbuckle. Johnny looks like he's going for a superplex. Arik Walker trying to fight out of it. Successfully does. Arik Walker's on the top rope.
Whoa!
Double stomp the back of Johnny Rockit. But the referee is distracted. The referee didn't see it.
It didn't happen then. It didn't happen, Mike.
But it did happen.
The ref didn't see it.
Oh, man.
David Kidd arguing that exact point right there, Izzy, just like you're saying. It happened. The fans all saw it. We saw it. The referee didn't, but Diego Renay taking advantage of the situation. Out goes David Kidd. The Marauders on the attack. Arik Walker's into the
Oh,
outside.
there's something going on here. Diego Renay calling for something. Ooh. Oh, double slap to the chest after that slide out of the ring.
Johnny Rockit, where's he going?
Oh.
Baseball slide of his own.
Oh.
And another tandem chop. Say what you want about him. The Marauders are definitely on the same page.
And you have to be in order for you to be successful. You have to be able to predict what your opponent is going to do, but you have to be able to read the mind of your tag team partner. Oh!
Arik Walker, Northern Lights suplex. I think that may have been as much out of desperation as anything else. Doesn't look like he's able to capitalize. Again, fans both men down on the mat. One of them has to hit something from the top rope to win the match. You gotta think in this state of fatigue after all the punishment and the pain that their bodies are going through, that's gonna be a little difficult for both of these guys right now.
Definitely. But, you know, the conditions right now, they aren't reasonable. It's hot. You know, I mean, the playground is usually hot.
Well, I think they all are in Texas right now. It's pretty much hot wherever you go.
That's right, that's right.
But it is a very valid point that you bring up, Izzy. Just the conditions here, fans. It is sweltering down in San Antonio, Texas, and the heat will sap the strength right out of you. David Kidd trying to make something happen. The Bulldog to Diego Renay. But gets caught in the corner. Almost got him right there. You saw David Kidd. Smart, in my opinion, right there. Both of his legs up on the top rope. His whole body draped across. That does count. Went for the roll-up. Hey, it meets the conditions. It only requires that you come off the top rope. It doesn't say how that happens, what it has to look like.
And you call the Marauders a cheater.
Well, I do when they're raking the eyes. Yes, that is literally cheating. But Johnny Rockit fulfilling that requirement of his own. The flying headbutt, but Arik Walker breaks it up.
Arik Walker saving the day.
Diego Renay, just the disbelief on his face. You got to think he thought it was wrapped up. The Marauders, this may have thrown off their whole game plan. They were not expecting this match to continue.
I don't think they expected anything from David Kidd, really.
Oh, malfunction at the junction. Johnny Rockit sent in to Diego Renay. Catches the stunner for his trouble. David, that's not it. You got to go off the top.
That's right. There's nothing there unless you come from the top.
David, that's the opposite. That's not the top rope.
What is he dropping?
A helmet. Hold on. Safety first, fans.
Safety first.
Safety first, indeed.
Let's see what inventive top rope maneuver he's going to have here with a safety helmet.
Diego Renay determined not to let it happen, holding on to the ankle of David Kidd. Arik Walker there to fight him off. And both men trading blows on the turnbuckle. David Kidd off the top rope. It counts. 3.
No!
Picks up this 3 crossbody off the top rope. David Kidd, Arik Walker, the Playground Kids, Terry. Let's get the official announcement.
Unbelievable. No. Safety first.
Hey, you
This is a
gotta stay
wrestling match.
safe,
You're going
Doc.
to get hurt regardless.
You gotta stay safe in the world of professional wrestling. David Kidd. Bit surprised by the news that he won.
The winners of the match, David Kidd, Arik Walker, the Playground Kids.
There you have it. Hard-fought victory by the Playground Kids. Arik Walker, David Kidd hugging it out. You love to see it.
We'll see if they can keep up in their next match. Unbelievable. No.